Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. The U.S. court has ordered the Federal Bureau of Investigation and the Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, to release the records, the criminal investigation records of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and others allegedly involved in drug ring in Chicago in the 90s. That is what we're going to talk about in this video. And because this order of the court has thrown the presidency into confusion, and they are speaking from divergent views. And also, we're going to look at what is new that is going to be revealed that had not been revealed before. What is new that Nigerians don't know about when it comes to the criminal investigation of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that this latest development, this order by a U.S. court is going to unravel, which could have impact on the outcome of the 2027 presidential election. That is what we're going to talk about in this video, because it is important to know what is new. Why is the presidency in panic? Why are they speaking from discordant tone? They appear uncoordinated. They appear taken by surprise by the order of the court. So we're going to look at it and see why the presidency is worried and should be worried about what is likely to come out from the latest order by the U.S. court on the FBI and the Drug Enforcement Administration in the United States. Now, how did it all start? It started from the United States District Court in Colombia, which ordered the Federal Bureau of Investigation and Drug Enforcement Administration to release records relating to the criminal investigation of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu over alleged drug trafficking. Now, Judge Beryl Howell, in a ruling dated April 8, which can now be found on the court's website, directed both the Federal Bureau of Investigation and Drug Enforcement Administration to search for and process non-exempt record tied to Freedom of Information Act requests filed by an American citizen, Aaron Greenspan. Now, Aaron Greenspan is the founder of legal transparency platform known as Plain Sight. Aaron Greenspan has submitted 12 Freedom of Information Act requests between 2022 and 2023, seeking information on a Chicago drug ring that operated in the early 1990s. Now, his request included records on Tinubu and 3 others: Lee Andrew Edwards, Moise Aboboyega Akande, and Abiodun Abale. These are the people that he requested for their criminal records, investigation relating to their criminal records and alleged involvement in drug trafficking. Now, the FBI, or the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and DEA had previously issued a glimmer response. That's they refused to confirm or deny that they investigated Bola Ahmed Tinubu and others. But the court ruled this time around that they must do the proper thing in this case, that there is evidence that they investigated these people, and if they investigated these people, they must have records of them, and they must make that record available. Now, this development has thrown the presidency off balance as he responded in discordant tones regarding what what the U.S. court from District of Columbia said. Now, the FBI and the DEA, they have now been ordered to conduct a search and release. So they have to look at their records, search for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and release the records they have on him. And they are to release only non-exempt materials, while the parties are to report back to the court on the status by May 2nd. So May 2nd, 2025 is when we are going to know whether Greenspan has gotten what he wanted. Because Greenspan was the person that filed the application to get criminal record of Tinubu's investigation to be made available to him in public interest. Okay? In public interest. What was the response of the presidency? The presidency speaking through the spokesperson on public policy, that's Daniel Boala, dismiss the court order. He says it's a mischievous and politically mechanized nonsense. That was how he described it, claiming that is being instigated by the opposition coalition against Bola Ahmed Tinubu, saying that there is nothing these people will not do to remain relevant, saying that it means nothing, that the order of the U.S. court means nothing. He accused the opposition of being behind it and that it means nothing. However, Bayo Nanoga, who is the special advisor to the president on media and strategy, who is actually the official spokesperson, the number one spokesperson of the president, also said that there was nothing new to be revealed. In other words, saying that people are just making much ado about nothing, that there is nothing new to be released, to be revealed, and they claim that it's nothing to bother anybody, that all this information, and we have seen it before. Only for him to, in the next sentence, talk about that their lawyers are studying it. In other words, showing that confusion. First of all, you said there was nothing new in it. Then in another paragraph, you are telling us that your lawyers are studying it, which means it is of concern to you that the lawyers have to get involved to study it. Then why do you dismiss it that it was nothing before? That is nothing new. Okay. Now that brings us to the issue of what is it likely to contain that may be of interest to Nigerians, to the international community, and to the opposition ahead of 2027. We may never know until May 2nd. May 2nd had been the date fixed for Greenspan to appear to the court again to tell them how far, whether they have released the documents to him. If they have released everything, and Greenspan, you can go to his website and you'll see the record by May 2nd, or even before May 2nd. And Greenspan himself is working with David Hundiyin, a Nigerian investigative journalist. So you can be sure that David Hundiyin will give a lowdown on his own site and on his own page on social media what this potential earth-shaking report is going to show. But don't forget that in 2023, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had filed an application in the United States, this same United States District Court of Columbia, to stop the Federal Bureau of Investigation and all other American agencies, including this Drug Enforcement Administration to stop them from releasing his records to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, who made a formal request for his record. Tinubu filed an application to stop the release. So there must be something that Tinubu is hiding. They don't want Nigerians to know, or they don't want the world to know. Because if he had nothing to hide, why did he have to file that application to stop FBI and other American security agencies from releasing his record to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, which was needed at that time for his application at the Supreme Court, stopping his being confirmed or being confirmed, yes, as the duly elected president of Nigeria. So we keep our fingers crossed and wait for May 2nd to see what is going to be revealed that had never been revealed before about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I don't know what to think about this and what to think the implication could be ahead of 2027, given the fact that Atiku Abubakar already is saying, following the release of this court order by the United States Court, Atiku Abubakar is already saying that somebody like Tinubu doesn't deserve to be president of Nigeria. That Nigeria does not deserve a president like Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who has all kinds of records that are being hidden and being treated as a security risk and all that, in which the person sitting in office is not proud to have those records released. So Atiku Abubakar is insisting that Nigeria doesn't deserve a president like Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who has all kinds of records hidden in the United States. I don't know what to think about this, but whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.